On the last episode of Kenshi, the Vagabond, we tidy up at home. We discuss the secrets of converting leather into trader leather goods. Make some real cats. We fight the Lambat's king. Be careful, there's wolves too. We go on a secret expedition. We get to check out some beautiful scenery. We witness a gang fight outside of every streets. Tokyo Squad Task Force begins to raid the secret labs. Griffith takes a stroll on Holy Nation routes. We fill up one wooden backpack, one large backpack. Two large backpacks. Two traders' backpacks. And the ground hides the three traders' backpacks and two large backpacks. Going to sell at Flats Lagoon. And Hobbs goes to get even more stash. Griffith literally said "fuck you" to the Phoenix and ran through his city. There was consequences though, and Wicked was left on his own. Surprisingly, they didn't take him, but Wicked managed to save Griffith before he was captured into enslavement. Surprisingly, he got jumped. Thankfully, Griffith managed to get up before he was enslaved, and we managed to escape slavery by mere inches. Hey, welcome back guys, this is Omega Brotex, and on today's episode, we're watching Hobbs run through the swamps and buy some more hashish. We need to fill up our stocks so we can make some real big profits and make a million cats. And maybe then we could start our own nation. Griffith still has a while to get home and leave Burn. Oh no. What kind of travel have you gotten yourself into, Griffith? It looks like they're escorting you. Oh boy. You going to take a nap here too? Thankfully, Burn is down and they don't seem to mind him. Oh, round two it seems. Let's go. Why is this knockout point so low? Who knows? Hey, look at Hobbs, they're chasing him. Just run, Hobbs, run along, don't bother them. I don't know. We could take them. What was I worried about? You know, Hobbs is the one that taught Vagabond the samurai way. I guess Griffith has to learn some engineering. Oh, well, not engineering. The robotics, healing robotics. I guess it's just robotics. We're gonna go to the way station, like always. Be a good boy and get some steel bars. Oh, some hashish. You don't know what steel bars are for? They're so we can make our black iron chain armor for hivers or any race. So pretty much just black iron chain for everyone's shirt. That's usually what we rock. Griffith, on the other hand, he likes to rock, you know, drifter stuff and a leather turtleneck. Because that's just what Leviticus Dragon used to like to use on his very athletic characters. And you know, that's what we're gonna go for him as a memento. Really strong character. That's what I used to thought was the best gear before I did research and made my actual best gear for Tokyo Squad. Which I figure is the best gear because we're always in the desert. So the helmet protects you from 70%. I was seeing this mod my homie plays, my Doki, on bounty hunters, and he had this cloak he got for one of his characters, and it gives them weather resistance of 30%. So we could wear that cloak with the helmet maybe, and we'll get 100% dust storm, and that'd be OP instead of having the stupid light that honestly doesn't serve a purpose unless we're in the fog. Then it kind of does serve a purpose. We could just switch it out. You know, we have a backpack to carry stuff in. So right here, Hobbs is running out of inventory, so we're just gonna drop all that there and just buy it from stock in case, you know, restocks, recycles. We already bought it, and we don't lose on anything. We're gonna have to send someone over here so they can keep buying stuff. We'll just carry this stuff real quick. Carry a Vagabond. He's really fast, so it shouldn't take long at all. So guys, now I gotta talk to you guys about we finally caught up. This is the final episode where we have stalemate footage, so we haven't played the game yet because pretty much what happens during the recording session or during the gaming session, the game crashed, and during a couple hours of gaming we lost some vital footage. But it wasn't so much. We just, you know, went to Flats Lagoon, then went down to Morn, and then went down to K-Tune and checked out the Weapon Masters, while Griffith did a run with Monty, and he filled up with a lot of hashish. And it was way easier just to carry Monty because he could carry a lot more, and they didn't weigh us down that much. And that happened, and then it was an external 8TB hard drive, and that crashed, and eventually like I couldn't even like move files in and out. I was only able to get out one video file at a time before it stopped responding again. So eventually I moved everything to my 2TB black hard drive. It's not even like the fancy one, it's like an old one, a really cheap hard drive. And I only have a M.2, but it's a 500 gig boot drive. So I finally caught up with everything, and well, now I gotta do this thing where I gotta clone my hard drive onto. I ordered two 4TB hard drives. One was the Iron Wolf NAS as an archive drive, but the one I'm super excited for is a 4TB SSD I ordered. And that 4TB SSD, I'm gonna install it, but I have this thing called a Roswell case, and on the top it has like a 2.5 and a 3.5 insert, so it can read hard drives, and it's pretty cool. So I'm just gonna put the SSD on top of there and clone my 2TB into it, which just is an external hard drive for storage, and all my main files are kind of saved like on my boot drive. So it will just, I'll have all my save games, and I'll just change like all the reservoir hard drive location. But that's pretty much where the videos and everything I'm using and everything's gonna be like cloned, so it's gonna be like the same hard drive almost. And when I get that hard drive installed, it's gonna be pretty cool because I could tell you guys about my process of what I do. I play and record with shadow play, but afterwards, because I play a higher frame rate, the audio sync goes out of desync. So some people use this application called Handbrake, and it converts the audio to a constant frame rate, like 60 frame rates per second. And that way, with 60 frame rates per second, you could edit the video file, render it in your whatever editor you use. I use DaVinci Resolve 16, and then in there you could use the timeline to watch the original footage. You press I and O for in and out, whatever clip you're watching, and then you insert it to your timeline. And that's pretty much how I make my footage now. Instead of just cutting it up, all up, and then making it short, I look through the footage and choose in and out, and I insert it now. So I've been learning a couple new things on editing, which is pretty cool. But now that I'm gonna have that 4TB SSD as a buffer drive to work on everything and record on everything will be there. Like my games will load faster, and like when you work on Handbrake and you move it on there, it takes like 9 hours, 12 hours to move like a 4-hour file and render it. It takes a long time. So if I put it on SSD, I'm pretty sure it'll boost that by 10 times at least, and I'll be able to render videos at a 60 frame rates a lot faster. Not that there's any need for it if you like do it ahead of time, because like one 4-hour video could, like, you know, cut me 3 episodes, 4 episodes, depending how much boring stuff there is inside. We finally reunite the 3 skeletons. This is exciting. China Squad is looking pretty great, and I can't wait to train them. Right now I give Burn a meat cleaver, but I see his weapon stat, his heavy stat is higher. I think I'm just gonna give him a plank, and I'm just gonna let Weke keep using the Fallen Sun, and Senio, I might give Senio a cleaver, a long cleaver instead, or let him keep using that machete. Why not? As a hacker, I believe. They're both hackers, so it shouldn't be a problem. But I was thinking to switching him into the Desert Saber, but I might just leave the Desert Saber for Beep. He'll be the king of the animal kingdom. I'm excited now. I can make the dust coats cast and make some for everyone, so everyone could leave with them. Because when I went to the raid in the desert, I was getting burned by the light, and everybody lost a lot of health before the raid, which we camped out on beds and we all healed, so it wasn't too big of a deal. Not a big deal at all. No, but the bummer is, like, I don't know if I copy the other hard drive and then I put it in, will, like, when I use DaVinci Resolve, will all the files like be like missing because it's like in the wrong path. So I think the tricky part is I gotta change the file path for the hard drive, so like A or D. But while the hard drive is installed, the previous one, I won't be able to do that. It'll have to be a different path. So I'll have to shut down the computer, open it up, and wire it up inside with the other one. And then hopefully if I start it up, I could change the path on the hard drive so it can match the old leather I used to have on the other hard drive. I'm just gonna remove my old 2TB and retire it, and, you know, not delete it, but just save it as a backup. Never know. You never know if some program doesn't work properly. Oh, that's a shame. See, Vagabond, the thing sucks about his race is he can't wear any armor on his head. It's a shame I had him on passive. They hit him twice or once and knocked him out like that. He looks so bloody. It's Hobbs made it though. Hobbs made it. Ooh, Hobbs, you lucky bastard. Why couldn't you help me out, man? You just left me there stranded for dead. Hey, but look, we got up. Our feet are not broken, so we can run. So, run, Vagabond, run. I am Vagabond. I better run, but when I make myself run, I speak in third person because I don't like running, man. I'll tell you that. So I gotta inspire myself to run. That's how I talk to myself in real life. So don't think this is still first person, man. This is first person. You see all those wolves roaming around? It's dangerous out here. Those wolves, like, they stomped on King. 5 of them stomped on him. He couldn't do anything. And he has, like, some of the highest stats and a Mato. So I was kind of shocked. Ooh, that guy looks nasty. I was seeing somewhere that you could get the Mato grade. A Mato grade plank off of these gorilla bandits, which I was shocked because I thought they would just be melee, you know. Yeah, see, don't mess with the strongest gang in the desert. The Bone Wolves, Mr. Browns are more dangerous than the Blacks. Ooh, we made it, guys. We made it. Didn't Vagabond look pretty in that water? Now it's time to go take a sleep. Everybody follows their leader. So after this, we're gonna travel to Morn, and we're gonna buy a lot of hashish. But we did just buy those 2 blueprints, the drifters plated leg pants, because I think that's what I'm using the hivers. I'm gonna use the drifters plated pants and the black armor on them. Since they don't have that much hit points on them, that'd be good gear for them. More of an offensive gear than defensive. Yeah, we're close to our goal. We want to get 2 million hat cats like Simo, like he made with his hashish runs, man. That guy made a lot of money. But I think it might have been easier because, like, the people, the vendors might have had more money capacity than 25, like maybe 50k. So it's a lot quicker to get it when the vendors have more money, especially when even the bar vendors have 50k instead of 10k. It makes a difference, you know. We'll steal from one city and we'll sell in another city, you know. That's how we'll do it. It's only one person steals, it's not overpowered. But after Hobbs, aside from Team Tokyo, the Hiver squad, every single one of them was specialized in stealing. And we'll have them go to different cities individually. And we'll be the leaders of mastermind, organized crime. I want to get him the saber with the little rings in the side, in the back. There's 5 sabers. Not the ring saber, but there's another one. That one I gave to one of my hivers. That was like a blue grade. Hobbs is ready to break in. Let's go we're ready to get that Eagle's bow. Eagle's cross. So we can slay those robots with it. I wonder if we should give that one to Hobbs. Or maybe to a skeleton guy. Who knows? It's important not to give it to someone with shitty skill because you kill your teammates. Remember that. Interesting, interesting. There's a lot of stuff here. We're gonna start with that safe. Honestly, we're carrying so much crap right now. Like, we're barely like have enough space for anything as it is right now. So it's kind of crazy that we're doing this right now. But we're gonna have to sell it. It's gonna be a bitch. You know, I would have never guessed it would be in that barrel. I'm glad I checked that barrel actually, because some of you guys wouldn't have checked it, you know? Just leave it there. Oh, I look at everything. And I'm glad I did. You just see what I found? Masterwork. Masterwork. All that basic shit, like materials, hides and shit, I have all that, so I don't worry about it too much. At least something back there, maybe. You go back and let me know in the comments. Hobbs is so slick, they won't even know he was there. I don't know why I took off the shoes during the acid rain last time. It was kind of stupid of me, considering I thought it made the sneak go down, but as I look at it, I realize it doesn't make a difference. I just thought that feet make you sneakier, and that's a lot of stuff in here. Oh boy. I think we're just gonna give our buddies the stuff from our backpack to empty out our two thieves backpack. Just keep filling it up. Honestly, what the fuck? Do you think a big backpack? No, a thieves backpack just makes you stealthier. And a big backpack might give you a stealth penalty. It's definitely what it might be. That's why I don't use them that often. But you know, just keep two of them in your inventory and switch them off. Then it doesn't matter if you're already hiding. I think it really matters if you're moving for the stealth penalty. But if you're staying still, you should be good. You could just have two big backpacks on you and then one stealth ninja backpack for thieving. Blueprints are cool to steal because they're so small and they're worth a lot. So you can just take them and sell them if you already know them, you know, just take them. Oh, if you guys want to know something about me, I never steal if it doesn't say 100%. I don't take risks like that. Usually, one time I went in the bar and I would just steal a little stuff, and then 3 nights I did it, 3 different places, and I got my stat high enough, and I was using like items, and it gave my thievery to like 40, and at 40 thievery, it's pretty decent, honestly, and I would only steal whatever was 100, and then one time, when I was able to steal everything off like the walls without getting caught, I just stole everything and had a large backpack and then emptied it all on the floor and picked it all up. But you know, I did everything step by step, and then once I was able to exploit it, I did. And then, you know, I wasn't gonna get caught for stealing like anything. Like I literally walked in, took everything off the walls, like every single cup, and like spoon it off a bar, and I just kept dropping everything in one stuff, like the 3 cups from Coco Place. But you know, I had to get my thief high enough so I was able to pick everything up. So like at 40, it's a lot easier to train it because you can like do everything in your inventory a lot faster. Like just drop 20 items and then pick up 20 items rather than three cups at a time. It's like it started going really fast, and then it got me to like 60s that way in one night. Like it's pretty good. Surprised me how much armor is here, honestly. A lot of good armor. And I'm just gonna sell just cats in the bags. You gotta be kidding me. He still has this much stuff. I think we're gonna have to leave some of it. We don't got time to take everything, honestly. It doesn't matter if we leave some stuff here and there, it's fine. It's not gonna make a difference. Alright, it's time to get out of here. I'm not gonna take any more of that stuff. I honestly might have been able to make something for those boots, but just 2 boots. We already have a bunch of specialists anyways, so it's not a necessity to take any of this stuff. And that guy's going back to sleep, it seems. Goodbye, good night, and have a good night. I meant to say sleep tight. I'm gonna go check on Vagabond. See how he's sleeping now. If you guys made it this far, thank you guys for watching. This is Omega Brotex. Thank you guys for the love and support. Hope you guys keep watching my Let's Plays, and I will keep trying to not stop producing these episodes. And yeah guys, this is pretty much what happens with the swap. I'm traveling multiple characters. You know, it's bound to crash. And when that happens, it's all bad. Alright guys, until next one. And I can finally get to play Kenshi with you guys. Yeah!